Hi everyone, welcome to JavaScript coding interview series. In today's video, you have to find the below code output and you have to provide a valid reason how you have got that particular output as your answer. You have a string of 1, 2, 3. In that string, you are applying the repeat method, repeat instance method that's available in the string.prototype. You are calling the method twice and the first result, that is string.repeat of 0, you are storing it in result 1 variable, and the second repeat string.repeat of 3.5 you are storing it in result 2 variable. And finally, you are printing the concatenated result, that is the result 1 plus result 2, that particular string length you are printing. So please try from your end and see what is the output you are getting. So let's try from our end and see what is the output we are getting. Okay. So I just for now I will be commenting this particular console. I have this particular script available in the test.js file. This script I am calling in the index.html as you can see here. So I am running this particular script. Okay, the HTML I am running and making sure that the browser is running up and fine. Okay, so the console is open and now everything is running fine. So let's start. So what we are trying to do, we have a string, okay, of 1, 2, 3, and on that particular string we are applying the repeat method that's available in the string prototype. So what is a repeat method, we will see first. Okay, so before that we will see what is string. So string is used to represent and manipulate a sequence of characters. Okay, for what we are using string, it is used to represent and manipulate a sequence of characters. Okay, and it is useful for holding data that can be represented in text form, and it can be either created as primitives or from string literals or as objects. Okay, so this is what string is used to, okay, for representing a sequence of characters which can be represented in text form. And we have a repeat instance method that is available in string prototype, okay, which constructs and returns a new string which is containing the specified number of concatenated copies of the string, okay, in this function which is applied. So it is an instance method and it returns a new string, okay, which contains a specified number of concatenated copies of the string, okay, in which it is called. So what happens here, we are actually calling string.repeat of 0. So if it is we are providing a string and we are calling the repeat method, and in that if we are passing 0 means what it is, it should be repeated 0, right? So if it is 0, you can see here, if the count is 0, then empty string is returned. So you can see that in action. So if I print console.log of result 1, you can see that it is an empty string. So what happens? So if it is a repeat and if the argument is 0, then it will be returning an empty string. So that is one. So you can see here, right? So even if I print result 1 dot length, so this is one part of our answer actually. So if it is result 1 dot length, it is, you can see here, it is 0. So string dot repeat of 0 will return an empty string. And what happens if it is a decimal? Okay, string dot repeat of 3.5. So what will happen if I print result 2? Okay, result 2, what will happen? It has to print 3.5. okay, so let's see the answer. So you can see here it is repeated to 3 times. Okay, so it is rounded to the integer. Okay, if it is 3.5, 0.5 will be ignored and it will be specified up to the 3 times. Okay, it is 3.5, it will consider only the integer value. Okay, that is 3 in this case. So as you can see here, result 2 will be repeated 3 times, and if I print the length, you can see that as the length of the string was 3, so 3 into 3, it is repeated 3 times, so the length will be 9. So you can see here, right? So what happens for the question that we are having? Yeah, before that, if it is a negative value, okay, if it is a negative 1, then what will happen? Okay, before that we are actually printing the result. Okay, just for one case of repeat, that also we will see. So if the string dot repeat is -1, then what will happen? Okay, then you will see that it will throw an error. Okay, it is range error, invalid count value -1. So if it is less than 0, it has to start from 0 and it has to go till infinity. So the repeat value, okay, whatever concatenated copies we are mentioning, so the repeat value should be between 0 and infinity. Okay, so this is one thing that you have to remember. It has to be between 0 and infinity. So there is another scenario. Okay, so if it is like 1 by 0, then what will happen? It is infinity, right? So it should be between 0 and infinity. So in this case, what will happen? 1 by 0 means it is infinity, right? So in this case, what will happen if I run this again? So it is saying that it is again throwing range error. So this will also throw range error. Okay, so if it is like -1 or if it is infinity, okay, it will throw an error. It should be between 0 and infinity. Okay, so if it is 0, then it will throw an empty. It will provide an empty string. Okay, it will return an empty string. Okay, so now if you go to our answer, okay, so let me comment this out. So if I print this particular answer, so result 1, it is empty. Okay, it is 0. Result 2, it will be of 3 times of the string value. Okay, that means 9, and the length will be 9. Okay, so 0 plus 9, it is 9. So answer should be 9. Okay, so I hope you got an idea. Okay, so that is repeat. So I hope you got an idea about repeat. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thanks a lot for watching.